Thing. Here's something even more interesting. The Pentagon sent a survey to 400,000 service members asking questions like how they would feel about sharing barracks and showers with openly gay soldiers. If they don't ask, don't tell, if the law is repealed, they say it will not lead to segregation.
I don't even like the word segregation. I think just when you know, segregation in any form is just, I don't think it's a good idea.
I think the general problem
with men and women's lavatories now?
Not in some places.
Well, we're not, you know, we're not talking about different genders.
No, I'm just saying we can get as detailed as we want. It does occur.
The issue, I think, the issue for me with the survey is not that it asks questions about people's opinions, but more that it, instead of saying, you know, how would you feel about repealing Don't Ask, Don't Tell, they specifically say things like, how would you feel about showering with someone who's homosexual? How would you feel? Which is kind of a leading question, in my opinion.
Well, it also sort of sets up sort of stereotypes, because people sort of feel like, you know, the stereotype of a gay man in a shower is,
but let's be real, too. Let's be real.
Don't they do this at every health club in America?
Yeah,
you go into a shower, you don't know who's gay and who's straight in there.
That goes along with the Don't Ask, Don't Tell. I'm wondering, would they have a counseling for people because when you go into a shower, I'm thinking you don't know.
You need to be counseled to take a shower?
I think, let's be real here. Aside from stereotypes, right? Aside from the idea that we're having about the shower, the practical reality is that they are going to be showering, they are going to be in close quarters, and why not get information from the people who this is most intimately going to affect? Why not get the information and then see how they're going to react?
It's not going to affect anybody. It's not going to affect anybody. What's going to be affected is the fact that there are people who are willing to die for this country.
Yes, of course.
It shouldn't matter what their sexual orientation is.
It should not, but they need to know if it does.
Interestingly enough, you know, my brother is a Marine, and he is extremely accepting of you know, gay marriage and gay rights, but as a Marine, he is not thrilled with...
Why not?
I'm not exactly sure. I need to talk to him about it.
This is why they're having the survey, though.
The unknown factor of it. You know, it works in Israel, it works in other countries. There's lots of, all the integrated, etc. But so it's about not knowing yet.
Yeah, but
you know, people in this country have become so familiar with gays now because of television that I think it's easing the burden.
That's the question I asked.
You asked white students in the 1960s if they wanted to have black students in their school. Most of them would have said no.
That's right.
So it doesn't mean that it's right. So why do we
But I'm saying for your brother who says, I have a problem, does he need to talk to somebody to go, it's not a problem.
That's fine. He definitely needs to talk to somebody, but that audience, that group doesn't need to necessarily make the decision to persecute or exclude somebody.
And there are also many. I have a good dear friend who was an Army Ranger for years. Okay, he's done 3 tours. He said that one of his best shooters was a gay man. Tim said it here when he was on the show. It doesn't matter to all, and it shouldn't matter to any, right? So we're in a situation where maybe the survey would just give
sexuality in a foxhole. Is that what you're saying?
We all agree.
There's no sexuality in a foxhole.
No, there's only bullets. There's only bullets and guns.
No sexuality.
So, I'm so glad we learned that, because the next time that it comes up, we'll know that we shouldn't be, you know, kind of trying to decide who's gay and who's not, and who's black and who's not, and it's just a whole thing. Okay.
We run around with no clothes in front of each other all the time here.
Well, I missed.
I mean,
I missed that. And I'm going to have pictures next time we come back. When we come back, we're coming back with more hot topics.